I have been forced to switch it up this week from the sparkling water bubblers. San Pellegrino. Just spilled it. Looks like alcohol. It's not. It's just sparkling water. Unflavored, so it's not very good to drink. It's different, okay? But, you know what? Not as bad as I thought. The San Pellegrino is a bit like a child, okay? It's a little bit rough sometimes, and it's like, is this really worth it? But at the end of the day, it vitalizes you, and you need it to live. So, there's that. I was out of breath because I had to run down to the fridge to get that. We're good now. So recently, I finished school. Yes! Oh, yes! Yes. I've had time to babysit for my aunt. She's got 3 little girls and a little bambino baby boy. Pass me the little bambino. I would like to feed him a totino. He's only a couple months old, so he's like really fresh. You know, I'm introducing him to the world, and he's learning all these new things with me. I'm learning new things too. His name's Thomas, but I call him Tommy. Tommy boy. Tommy. Tommy and I, our friendship is not quite to the level of like where we can share sparkling waters. It's getting there. A few more months. Maybe. Probably not. One thing I've learned with Tommy is that babies have literal superpowers. Tommy is not even my child, but I would die for him. You bet I would. Tommy is just like this precious, epic little baby. So that's fun. I've been babysitting him, hanging out almost every week. Basically, it's awesome. So he gets like bigger every week. He gets like ounces bigger, but you can tell it's so awesome. Tommy is most definitely approved by this channel. This community, we're here for you, Tommy. But life isn't all fun and games. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about all the confusing names for baby products, things. You'll see. We all know what a pacifier is. It's literally self-explanatory. It pacifies babies. And the pacifier, it most definitely works on Tommy. The man loves it. So, there's that. But then, what's confusing is that pacifiers, every family has like a seemingly different name for it. My family, it was always called the Nana.
Goo goo gaga, can I have the Nana, mama?
But I get it, not every family calls it the Nana. That's okay.
They're wrong.
But it's fine. There's the Binky, that's a pretty common one. But what I didn't realize is there's like 20 different names for this. How are we supposed to find this when it's lost and the baby is crying? How the heck am I supposed to find this when somebody might be calling it a chuppy? Let me read you some names. Binky, Bip, Bobo, Bubba, Button, Chuppy, Fifi, Hushy, Kiki, Nini, Nubby, Nook, Passy, Pip, Plugger, Susie, Sooty, Susu, Saki, Wubby. Families that call a pacifier some of these names that aren't the top 3. What the actual heck? What are you guys doing with your life? There just needs to be a common name. Like, if it's the Binky, that's fine. Let's call it the Binky, but only the Binky. Don't go the Chappy. None of that, okay? Just chuck it. Throw all of those names out the window. I've never heard any human being use Chuppy, but it exists, and that's a problem. I just feel like there needs to be a standard, like, okay, this is what we're gonna call it. It's the Binky. That's the obvious choice. That's the top choice. Let's standardize, people. Let's not be confusing so that when Joe needs to find the Binky because Tommy's crying, that little sister doesn't know where it is because she thinks it's called a Chuppy. If you call it a Chuppy, you need to go home and rethink your life. We had something, a smidgen of hope, something that was standardized, the raspberry. When you go on like your child baby's belly and you're just like, that was a raspberry. Everyone knows that as a raspberry. Apparently not. I'm on the phone with this kid named Andre. We're no longer friends after this incident. And he's just like, I'm like, oh, I gave Tommy a raspberry. Because it's like, you know, that's what you do. It brings him lots of joy. Nope. He's like, oh, you mean a Zerbert? No, I mean raspberry. You had something good and then you ruined it. It was fine and then you just took it. You put it in a dumpster and then you brought it back. We don't want it. Please take it away. Let's get that away from my child, my little Tommy baby boy here. He doesn't like it. Please, you scaring him now? Okay. Is it too much to ask for just some standardization so that I know that I'm doing the right thing? I just want to know. I give raspberries to Tommy. I don't give Zerberts. That's disgusting. It's the same thing, but it's like, you gave him a Zerbert? Okay, that's like a disease. Hold on. And while names for the pacifier, they're not great, don't even get me started on baby names nowadays, because no. What's your child's name? His name is Leviathan Apple West III. Get it right. So that's my little spiel for today. Tommy is doing good. Saw him today. That was most epic. Remember to slurp down some San Pellegrino, because it's good for you. Not sponsored. I'm not even sure if it's good for you. It's water.